What is up, guys? Welcome back to Chihu Garage. My name is Kikes, and today we got a new video. So if you watched my last video, then you know that we just got done changing out my head gaskets, and with that came along the cam and a whole bunch of goodies. If you haven't seen it, you should go check that out. But I also installed some long tube headers from hell. It was such a pain that I made a totally separate video for that, and that's what you're gonna see right now. Alright guys, got these long tubes. It's cheap. It's from China. Got it from eBay. It looks good. It's 304 stainless, so it shouldn't rust. Not supposed to. The welds look a little bit better than mine, but it was cheap, and it also came with a Y pipe. Let's see if we can get these in. Look at that. So I used to work with this guy when I was an apprentice. He was a Chinese guy, good machinist. But anyways, he used to tell us, currents is currents. And that, my friends, is what you call currents. Let's go. So I still gotta do the other side. Super easy without all the crap on the engine. Probably the easiest thing I did so far. Probably the easiest thing I did so far. Probably the easiest thing I did so far.
Idiot!
And the headers came with some foil looking gaskets. Bought some GM ones, so these are better. So let me get the other side on. See when I open my mouth too soon? Shit. I might have to do it from the bottom and feed them up. They're kind of shaped that way, but I don't feel like crawling on the ground right now. I gotta get motivated for that kind of work. Damn it! Damn. Yep. I'm gonna have to do this from underneath. Oofa. These damn headers, man. 2 days later, because I couldn't get it on when I was trying to initially, and then I was so burnt out the next day I didn't even come out and touch the truck. So now it's Friday and I was motivated, watch more YouTube videos of everybody just sliding this thing in their trucks. So I was thinking maybe I didn't jack it up high enough. I had my low pro jack maxed out. I just couldn't get it up in enough to turn. Okay, so today I came out with a 4x4 on the jack, Got my 10-ton jack stands or whatever those are, and I jacked it up. And I made more progress today, but I gotta show you this. So you see that spot down there, right past the last header tube? Yeah, I beat the crap out of that firewall because I just could not get enough clearance to make the turn. My nice stainless headers, they're all scratched up, but now you can see I got them close. But if you look, they're just not on the same plane as the head. And that's because that number 4 cylinder pipe right there, but that pipe is touching the frame and it's not allowing us to we gotta make a turn like this. Right now the header's sitting like this. We gotta go to the head, just a little like this, but we can't because we're hitting the frame. So now I gotta go, and I'm the same hammer that did my firewall modifications is going on that pipe. So I was checking these are ECC something cheapo headers from eBay. Cheapo headers from eBay. And it says for 02 to 06 Silverado Sierra Tahoe blah blah blah. This is a 2000. I said to myself, and these guys don't know what they're talking about. It's the same engine, same truck, blah blah blah. But what I think happens, I think the frames are slightly different. Because if you look up those bolt-on C-notches, 99 to 01, the frame is shaped a little bit different from the 02s and up. But if you look up 99, 2000 long tube headers, they look hideous. They got this big old U-turn on the top of the driver's side. I know because I bought a set, and when I opened the box a year later and I couldn't return it to Amazon, I took it out of the box and I was like, what the heck is it? Looked ridiculous. But I did end up selling it to a guy and I sold it cheap, so he was happy. But anyways guys, the headers, $260 for the headers, $150 for shipping. I'm already out $400. Man, we're gonna make this work, and I'm gonna pound the crap out of that header tube. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I took some time. I went in Google Food some header fitment issues on these trucks, and I came across a thread on some forum, and it was talking about Speed Engineering headers. Now these are not Speed Engineering headers, but they kind of look similar to them, or at least the first batch that they came out with. Anyways, they're talking about motor mounts, so I decided might as well check my motor mounts while I'm at it. So I came over to the driver's side, and as you can see down there, the black rubber right above that hose, it's not too bad. In fact, it's pretty good, because when I came over to the passenger side, and let's cut to the clip, in comparison, my passenger side motor mount had like a 1-inch body drop on that. The rubber was gone, totally gone. I know you can't see, but I replaced the passenger motor mount. By doing so, I gained about close to inch to inch and a half of clearance on the passenger side of the engine. So I don't know, maybe I didn't have to pound the firewall, but that's water under the bridge. Then I stuck the header back in, and I can get the header flush with the head. The problem is the bolt holes just don't line up. I could start the first two, and in the back I gotta like move it up and down, and I don't have clearance to move it up or down. And if I take off the front two and I can bolt in the back, then the front won't line up. Primaries are still hitting the frame. So then I thought, why don't I check out the transmission mount. So I went in the back, and sure enough, there's play on the trans mount. So now I'm gonna change the transmission mount, slide the headers back in, see where we go from there. At about 1.5 inches. So now I'm gonna jack it up Hopefully I don't have to, I'm not even gonna say it before I jinx myself, so try and get this thing off. Where the frick is all my tools? I'm just gonna put this napkin up here for now. Catch all this juice dripping so it don't drip on my face. Dead battery. With the big battery now, I'm not playing around. Yeah. Shee-hoo. Okay. Don't get too greedy. What's up? Okay. Okay, ready? Oh! Sup now. Should have stretched before I did this. Woo! Okay, let's check it out. Yeah. You see the new one? So here's the new one. Side by side. So hopefully you gain some height. This is gonna compress though, but hopefully not that much. See? Okay, when it goes on one way, that's good. Because I forgot which way the other one came off already. I didn't want to take off the trans cross member, so that's what I get for not taking it off. I had about an inch. What was that, an inch and a half earlier? Okay, we got 2 inches. I don't care what anybody else says, 2 inches is good. Okay guys, so we got another ½ inch or so from the trans mount. Now we're gonna try slide these guys up. I'm gonna go from the bottom. Hopefully I can set up the camera so you guys can see. Let's go! Ha! Alright, got it in, but we're not home yet. See, right now it's flush, right? But I can't angle the back up or down. You can hear the pipe hitting the frame. If I can get this bolt in. Okay, so right there, we're pretty much flush, but oh, try not to fall. And check. Oh, so this primary right here, it's just I gotta pound the bottom of this pipe, and then this pipe right here, I'm gonna pound the edge of that. mark it over here. So I got my marks on this number 2 and number 4 primary, and we're just gonna heat her up and give her some love taps so we get a little more clearance. There you go, clear shot. There you go, you can see it. That's where we're gonna dent in, and then I am gonna dent that other primary just so we get some frame clearance. But right now, yep, there she is. Hammer time. Okay, I got this thing dented up, and then I just went and cleaned it off with my Scotch-Brite wheel. I'm gonna check for clearance. You guys can see, but we got clearance under there. There we go. See that? We cleared a frame, and I'm gonna go with that. Maybe about an 1/8 clearance, plus or minus 1/16. But we clear. Taking it. I had my younger brother over, so I had him. He was helping me pound the crap out of the headers. Always good to have an extra set of hands, but I forgot to show you his truck. So now back to these dumbass headers. So these things came with these dumb clamps. If you use these, it'll work, but you will never be able to take them off. It's just gonna pinch a groove into both pipes. So what I did, I took my cutoff wheel and made some slots. Cut some slots in these pipes just so that it'll compress that with these band clamps. I bought my own band clamps from Amazon one time in band clamp, and I made my own slots. I'll probably use this U-bolt at this joint because once I get that set, I don't care if that part comes off, but then this whole thing will come off, and then the end piece, which is right here, it was straight, but I gave it a little spiral, so this one going this way and this one going this way. Spiral clamping effect. Okay? Okay. Alright guys, I got the Y pipe in, as you can see, and it bolts up right to the rest of the exhaust, which I got a Flowmaster Effects muffler on there. It's alright for now. So just wanted to show you guys band clamps that I used. And except for this one right here, this one I did use a U-bolt to kind of pinch it together, but I got band clamp on the collector and also this collector. Worked out pretty good. The pipes actually lined up pretty decently compared to the headers fitting in the truck. This part was way easier. I did go in a trim the edge of this heat shield. Wasn't too bad. And then you can see this is the passenger side O2. Clearance is clearance. It fits. The driver's side O2 stands up over there, you can see. Well, lots of room over there. And I got everything back. Draining the oil out for now. And this exhaust is done, guys. Not bad. 3-inch pipes all the way. One more clamp. Bango. So my review on this exhaust, can't really bash on the company. The description did say 02 to 06, and this definitely is a 2000. Whether or not 2099 frames are different than the rest, I really don't know. As far as the headers itself, the long tubes, it did not fit. So I got brand new motor mounts, brand new trans mounts, and I still had to pound a lot out of the number 4 primary. It's not touching the frame, but it's pretty close. You know, for the price, $250 for long tubes and a Y pipe, you can't go wrong. I ended up paying $150 for the shipping to Hawaii, which is freaking irritating. The reason why I didn't buy the Speed Engineering headers is because the Y pipes were out of stock. So I wanted something where I could bolt on, connect. I didn't have to go to an exhaust shop after. I just wanted it to run. So I went with these. You get what you pay for, bottom line. You get what you pay for. Would I recommend you buying this? If you have a 99 or 2000, no, do not buy this. So if somebody can tell me that the O2 frames are slightly different, then maybe it'll work. And for the price, like I said, you can't go wrong. $262.69 free shipping, except for you suckers in Hawaii. You pay $152 for shipping. So I ended up spending $400. Long tubes, they're in the car, can't complain. You're gonna hear this truck start up, you're gonna hear the header start up before this video comes out. So by this time you have already heard what it sounds like. It was the biggest pain in the ass. That's why I made a separate video on this. But they look good when you open the hood. They look good. 304 stainless, nice and shiny. Shouldn't burn off too much. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. Got a lot more content coming out, more builds, and appreciate all the support. We're climbing our way up to 1,000 subscribers, so please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon to turn on notifications so you know every time we post a new video. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace. What? No check engine lights. Steady. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we loping. We are loping. Ooh. Hear that crunchiness?